You've been wondering where your girl has been, where the show has been. I am back with amazing, amazing things this time round, guys. Today we are at our usual place, Sierra Springs Hotel, and we're going to be doing amazing things today. So for today, we're going to be discussing all about attachment. I think a couple of us can relate to attachment, the whole attachment shenanigans. Today we are going to be discussing it in detail, and make sure you stick around. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Yes, we are going to be having amazing guests. I thought I said that quite earlier. Today, we're going to be having interesting people who have been through it all, and they're going to be telling us the experiences that they had there. Hey, we need to know how this thing is and how it's affecting us. I'm a VP. And without wasting time, I want them to simply just say their names to Kisonga and then we continue.
Yes, hi guys, my name is Mageto.
Hi guys, I'm Faith.
And Victor is my name.
Yes, yes, guys. How do you feel being people who have gone through the attachment phase? How does it feel? Like, una feel aje? We can start anywhere. Who wants to
Okay,
go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
It feels a bit refreshing. At least you get to know that whatever course that you're doing, it's actually something. Yeah, I think it feels nice. It feels nice. Yeah.
Faith?
I can say it's a nice feeling because when in attachment, maybe you get to learn new things. It's a nice feeling. That's what I can say. Yeah.
Wadao, it's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I'd say that it's a very invaluable experience, and it's also fun. Yeah.
Wadao, they have said it's fun and it's amazing after the attachment. Now let's go back to before the attachment. How was it finding a place like where you are allocated to do your attachment? How difficult was it, and how easy was it for you to find a place? Victor?
Okay, so I'd say that it's not easy to get these attachments because as a person, you also have your own expectations. So there are those organizations you'd like to be engaged with, and so finding those cream de la cream organizations
Can
is
be difficult.
yeah, it's a bit tricky.
Man, it's hard and it's it's a work you're looking for. You're simply looking for an attachment. Oh, guys, before you ask, there's somebody who's wondering what an attachment is really. An attachment is whereby you go and try practicing, or rather, you get the exposure of what you're studying in the university. That is what basically attachment is. Faith, how difficult or how easy was it for you to get one?
For me, it was so difficult because I personally wanted to go to maybe Kisi County. So I looked for my uncle maybe to find me a place there. So it was difficult.
Man, family members, what's happening? Anywho, we're not saying it's bad, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
That is what I'm getting. Mageto, how easy was it?
It wasn't easy at all because to begin with, you want a place where it befits your wants and desires. So you want a location that is good.
Yes, so Mageto, how easy was it for you to, get a place where you are attached?
It wasn't easy at all because to begin with, unataka place you can access easily. It favors your pocket also, and somewhere that you're conversant with the environment, you can interact with people in case you need some sort of help. So it's very hard once you realize that the institution is not giving you that luxury. Yeah, so it was kind of hard.
Wow, guys, Mimi, let me tell you, if there's something I am hearing, Kenyan government, please give us places where we can easily get attached. Not only the government, also private institutions. Let it not be that hard for us to get a place. Anyway, the other question nilitaka kuuliza ni, guys, this is a crazy question. You know we were all attached. Yeah, Mimi. You guys think I'm not a student in mwanafunzi. Anywho, I was also attached. And for me being a lady, of course, there are some favors you have to do for somebody. Probably for you to get your stay there being good. By your stay, I mean, if you don't comply, unaweza jipata umefukuzwa. Did you go through something that was really harassing to you, or your stay was good. For the guys, I don't know how you guys did it, but was it uncomfortable?
For me, I don't think guys get to interact with this kind of intimidations as much as ladies do. But you'll get to find that kuna some things that you'll be expected to do so that you are in the good side or in the good books with the management or those people who are in charge.
Yeah.
So we have those instances, but for me, I did not encounter such an incident.
But for sure, there are people who really go through that. Wow, I have faith.
Kwangu pia mimi naweza sema of course kunao pia wenye wanaweza taka ucomplain na vitu zenye wanasema ndio at least upate your attachment, but as for me ilikuwa tu sawa, sikukumbana na vitu kama hizo. Yeah.
Wadau hakukumbana. Have you heard that? Victor?
So kwangu I can say that for me sikupatana na such kind of instances, but ni kitu imekuwa ikisemekana in the society is happening, but I think I'm lucky to sikupatana some of these, and in the organization where I was, I didn't sikusikia any kind of such problems, but yeah, ziko.
Well, guys, hata pia mimi I wouldn't say I pitied some things, but I had stories. Comment down below about your experiences when you mmekuwa attachment ama when you mmetoka just recently kama sisi, so that we can know if this thing has been happening since who knows when. Anywho, so there's also this difficult question. For attachment, it's otherwise called free labor, whereby you're not paid. Do you think it's fair? Do you guys think it's fair, babe?
No, I don't think. Sababu, imagine you go to work maybe at 8 and then you leave at 5. You are not paid, no lunch, no breakfast, no nothing. Bosses. Like unapewa kazi, wao wanaenda wanakuachia kazi. Like,
wanaenda lunch kukula.
Wanaenda lunch kukula. Alafu kuna wewe, you depend on your pocket, you see? So mimi nasema at least watupeange tukachai.
Kachai na fair.
Yeah,
guys,
something like that.
We're using our own transport. And for what? To come. Okay, anyway. You guys just find schemes to help us through this. Victor, do you feel like there should be something given to...
Yeah, lazima tu kuwe na kakitu. Unajua kuingia in your own pockets pia ni ngumu. Na hii economy saa hii kwanza vile iko. Ni tricky sana.
It's
so
tricky.
At least hizi organizations to ziangalie tu come up na a scheme at least to give these touches some stipends at least. Unajua when you are there are some needs uko nazo, na pia imagine umetafuta attachment and then this organization wanakuambia maybe ulikuwa na your own expectation that me nataka around Bomet, but they tell you we don't have spaces in Bomet ama those positions, but talk to place kama wakwambie talk to Kericho. Unaona, imagine you have to go and start another life. Now you have to dig in your pocket, so at least ako ka scheme itakuwa fiti. Na wazee thanks to GDC walikuwa na hiyo kakitu. Yeah, at least walitusaidia sana.
Nyinyi GDC, kudos, you guys did it for them and they're very grateful. Yes, Mageto, talk to us.
What I can say is in a situation where you are not given provisions for things like accommodation, it is important that whoever is on attachment appears something small at least, because as Victor has said, we all have needs. And most importantly, the necessities. You need to eat. You also need to get proper grooming for attachment and stuff. And you cannot do this. You cannot do this with nothing. So you have to be given something, and also as a form of motivation. It is very important. Yeah.
Yani, we are not even asking for much. Anyway, tushamaliza attachment, but let us make it better for the other people. Aki, And guys, niandikieni hapo chini, even you who's working, who's in the top management and you're watching this, what is your view on why attaches are not paid? Tell us. Me, I need to understand, because I don't understand why I'd go to work from 8 to 5 every day. Salo ikiingia ya permanent staff, then they're happy. Maybe attachia, there's nothing to even motivate me. I am feeling tired of even waking up. Yes. So guys, let me also ask another question. This is another question it's in my head and I'm thinking, do you feel like attachment should be done in the middle of the academic period, ama after, like for example, we did attachment when third year transiting to fourth year. Do you feel like hiyo iko better ama we do it after fourth year mara moja? Faith, you can start us off.
Okay, mi naweza sema it can be better tukifanya after 4th year. You know, ukifanya after 4th year, sasa sahi hiyo time unapata like uko na hiyo nini, naweza sema aje, the knowledge. Sasa ukienda huko nje kufanya hiyo attachment, ukimaliza maybe the company ama the organization maybe you are in inaweza taka renew the contract uendelee. So ukifanya between, sasa ukitransit kwenda 4th year, maybe unarudi shule, so meaning utarudi masomo alafu ile nini contract wape mtu mwingine, so naona, so meaning mi naweza onelea uifanye after 4th year. Yeah, unaweza maliza hapo tena upate tuseme internship, uendelee hivyo upate umeajiliwa. Yeah.
Man, universities, I hope you're hearing this. We feel tired. Victor?
So for me, either way, I think in my own opinion, I think it's good for both, because like or even let's not talk about limit ourselves for in that long holiday after you are done with your third year, or after you're studying in fourth year. I think we can also have that attachment first after third year during that long holiday, and also a post attachment. You know, so at least with the third year, at least you gain that skill, and then when you are back to studies, you know what is expected of you in the job market. So at least when you are back, when you are doing your final lab, at least you have that idea of what the organizations expect from you, and itakuwa fiti
at least you have a experience.
Yeah, at least so for me in that year si mbaya, so but I accept different people have different opinions, and we accept them. So at least if maybe the universities themselves, the management itself can also include some of the students to negotiate on some of these stuffs, inaweza kuwa fiti sana, and so yeah, and also pia when they can get these students in these talks or these sensitizations, at least unapata iko fit. Na pia another thing I'd like to pass across ni we also need some I don't think maybe I can them in-house attachments that is within the university. At least they can expose you, because when you go out to the organizations, there are some of these systems that are being used out there.
They expect you to know.
Yeah, they expect you to know, because when in the school you're just touching on the knowledge.
Like 10%.
Yeah.
Me, I feel like it was 10%.
Yeah,
of
it
class
was
work.
actually it was very little, and then for some things actually you don't have an idea.
Manzi.
So yeah, at least consider all those aspects. Na itakuwa fiti na hivyo ndo grow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, by the way. I think you should incorporate that. You can have a pre-attachment and post-attachment. Who said it was that bad? Have you tried it? Is it that bad? Mageto?
Yeah, for me, I can say I'd vouch for attachment after your course of study, because doing it before you've completed deprives you of the opportunity that you might have gotten. Because you find that the institution that you are attached to has polished your skills to their own liking and conformity. Yeah. So they want to retain you. They want you to keep working with them. And once you go back to school, it is very difficult for you actually to go back there and tell them, you know what, guys, I was here and I'd like to come back and do this.
So you told me to call when I'm done. I'm back. Hey, my guy, kidogo, someone came who was not in school and they went with your slot. Wow, that has been a very nice session. I want to ask you, what have been the challenges that you really faced there? You can mention like 2 of them as we are about to finish the show. Yes, just mention like 2 challenges you had. Main ones, zile uliona yenyewe, this one was big.
Yeah, for me I can say financial constraints.
Yeah,
I think everything boils down to money. you can get sick,
Buys you
and
happiness.
then you don't have means of,
Mm-hmm.
your parents perhaps imagines that where you're attached to, you're getting food and whatever, but as as an individual, you're the one who knows where the shoe is pinching most.
True.
And you need to do a few things here and there. I think money is important, and the attaches should at least be given something. I think for me, it is financial constraints. Yeah, just that. And number two, the workplace culture. Let's say you've been attached to somewhere like Turkana, you're from Kisii. Those people are doing some things in their own ways. The institution is using their own local dialect. You don't know anything they're saying.
You have to relearn.
So interacting with these people and communicating with these people is difficult. Yeah.
Tricky,
I think for me, that is what I can say.
Wow. See?
Basically, it's all about funds and also language barrier. You know, like me, I was attached in Bomet.
Wow, Kalenjins.
You know. So when customers maybe come, they want to talk to you, like they have complaints about maybe their billing, all sorts of those problems. So it was all about language barrier. You don't know how to communicate with these people. You don't know the language.
Want to remain professional.
Yeah, you don't know the language. So it forces you to look for somebody mwenye anaelewa hiyo lugha ndo akufafanulie wanasema nini, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. Alafu pia pesa, money, like funds.
Hey, you know? Money. Hey. Money is everything, guys.
Lunch, you depend on yourself. Breakfast, yes. Kila kitu. Yeah.
Guys, attachments are struggling. Sidhani mtu ameenda attachment, you think they're looking all official. Where hiyo pesa yangu inatoka wapi? Victor?
Yeah, for me, I think my friends have tackled most of the challenges, but I'd like to talk about this. I think most of the people actually will experience that even in 2020, I think COVID was a pandemic. It affects some people. So in this year, I guess to experience manze demonstrations. So kulikuwa na insecurities, by the way. So
oh my God, we got carried away by funds.
So I guess there are sometimes like where I was attached ilikuwa Ngori. So at least sometimes you'd leave the office almost 6.
Not sure of
6
where
PM,
you how you
because you have just been told this street it's bad.
Nikomoto manzi.
Nikomoto manzi. Unaona? So na alafu unajua utaki pia ku risk. Alafu most in these big cities manze ni kunoma. Kuna magangs unaweza pia pigwa zako tu
wanakungoja, wanajua ile kijana kona do. Kumbe you're struggling.
Alafu actually hata acha do, you have your gadgets, you have your laptop, you have your phones. Alafu ukimagine how those are ni expensive. Alafu wewe umetoka tu hivi upate na msee amepita tu na laptop yako.
Na already
hata unakuwa stress, hata ni kama kesho utaki kuenda. Unaona? So I think demonstrations ilikuwa, but to hope to mambo itakuwa fiti. Na economic stabilize na hizi vitu zingine mingi zenye zina happen in this country itakuwa fiti.
So from on that point, just on Victor, what was your highest moment during your attachment phase? Because of course at the end of the day there has to be those happy moments where yenye ulikuwa tunasema man, this one I'll not forget.
So my highest moments, I can say I had some, like I can say with that was with the staff, and when you are almost leaving the attachment, I think that was the highest for me, because they were all like, you're done with the attachment, sasa unaenda. So like, because you left a mark, and then they are giving you all sort of this advice, how like sasa what to do when you get back and how to maneuver ukitoka nje. At least wana try kukupea my ideas, wanakupea hizo advice zote. Na at least others we made contacts na hizo, at least we are still engaging. At least unajua ukiwa na hizo contacts watu wanaziitanga connections yenyewe. Mimi sikatai ni connections, lakini at least itakusaidia.
Ni connections.
So jua mtu.
No people.
Unajua actually there was this kuna nini inaitangwa The Room. This platform inajitanga The Room. It's all about this organization inaitwa ALX Africa. So they were saying what we actually see out there is just 20% hizi jobs zinakuwa advertised. Kuna zingine zinapeana tu kwa ndani
Okay.
80%. So
Within.
at least when you have those contacts, what are like wanna reach out, hey, we need someone here, they'd be like, ule jamaa alikuwa hapa, simvutia mazia kama achukue hii job, na hivyo ndo una grow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faith, what was your highest moment?
Well, the staff
Staff.
like was so friendly, like kuengage na wao ilikuwa so friendly, like walikuwa watu wazuri sana, wapoa sana, alafu pia contacts, you know. Yeah,
Knowing people in the inside.
kabisa ndo hiyo sasa. At least ukimaliza maybe for the year unaweza wa contact
You have a
waambie.
number there.
Yeah.
Mageto?
Yeah, I think for me, it was interacting with the colleagues as peers. I'm not that old as they are, but interacting with them almost at the same level gives you a better way of actually getting experience. But the icing of the cake was when the head of the institution actually commended and acknowledged the input I had to the institution. It felt really nice.
Kudos, Kiongos. That's nice. But anyway, I also enjoyed the staff, working with the staff, and also being called staff. Like, mimi nimezoea kukuwa student, and then all of a sudden mimi staff, manze. That was nice. Anywho, me, I've really enjoyed having you guys here. I don't know if you can just tell our viewers kitu moja as we finish. Yeah, you can just tell us something. Tell our viewers something. Guys, continue subscribing, liking, and sharing.
What can I say?
Tell them something good. You
I
can
don't
hata
have-
wenye hawajaanza attachment, you can motivate
I don't
them.
have a lot to say, but attachment was fun. It's something good to do. At least you get to know how the world is out there. Mostly we're just confined inside the classroom setup, in the PDFs, chats, and exams.
Which we read 2 days to exam.
Yeah. It's good to actually get to understand how these things are out
Yeah.
there in their rawest form. Yeah, I think subscribe, share, and like.
Umesikia? Mr. Mageto has said it. I don't know why you don't want to do it.
Mi naanza kwa kusema subscribe, like, share, comment hapo chini. And also I would like to tell people attachment ni poa sana, ni nzuri sana. It exposes you to practical world. Yeah, so ni nzuri.
Umesikia? It is not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, naweza ongea sana.
Eh.
Lakini acheni tu
1
nipunguze.
minute. Dakika ni mo?
Like mimi nitaziput ni kama like some recommendations tu kiasi for the organizations wenye wana offer hizi attachments. We thank you so much, na pia take all that has been talked here. For the universities, pia I think universities ni fiti pia waki enter into these MOUs with these organizations.
Yeah.
This memorandum of understanding, they are really good. Alafu napata like as tumeongelea about challenges, ndio? Yeah, kupata your attachment. When there are these MOUs, at least these organizations zitaambia shule, we have these 15 slots, simtupe 15 students. So at least some itakuwa fit, unaona. Ukipata hizi contacts huko with professional guys, do it well. And for everyone, manze, wale wanataka wanatafuta hizo attachments, reach out to people and usinyamaze, utazipata tu. Opportunities ziko ni mingi. Shida tu ni kuzipata, lakini ukiwa na hizo contacts
ziko
jua mtu. So thank you, share, like, subscribe, comment. Pia mtuambie chenye tutaongelea hapa na mnataka kuisikia next time when this topic is being talked about. And thank you to everyone. Thank you for Tanya Talks inviting us here. Pleasure.
Wadau, me normally tell you I got you. Ona sasa hujaanza attachment na nilikuwa na shanga how it's going about. You think I don't got you? I got you guys. Thank you so much, my guests, for being here with me. I've really enjoyed na nimeona kumbe si mimi pekee niliteseka. We all struggled in our ways and we all laughed in our happy moments. Sindio? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the continued support. Na pia, by the way, I've now decided if you want to do some partnership with us, don't forget to we'll put our social media handles there. Pia ukitaka kutu support, you want to buy us maybe some microphone, some camera, the Lord is touching you. Usifeel vibaya, we appreciate these things. And anyway, thank you so much. May we continue to just do the norm, the three things we have to do. Sindio? Anyway, that has been me for today, Tanya, with my guest, and I've really enjoyed. Sina mingi ya kusema. Kwaherini. Bye bye, guys.